I was hoping, really hoping to actually see a huge crowd, and that actually happened. There was a huge crowd in here. I was almost overbooked, and it was amazing. So how many people there were here? At first, I shared with my parents the idea that I'm gonna call this presentation "ISIS from Muslim Eyes," and they made a really, really good point. They said, "Well, yeah, yesterday it was Al Qaeda. Today it's ISIS. Tomorrow it might be something else. So actually, you should name your presentation what? Terrorism from Muslim Eyes, because if today it's ISIS, we should focus on the bigger picture." I was really hoping to have a negative response in which I can, address in the presentation, but actually I didn't get any. And I was very touched by the number of people who actually showed up today, the emails people were sending me, and the text of support. So it definitely changed my perspective, and I'm happy that I was wrong. I'm actually very, very happy that I was wrong. And a part of me is thankful that there are Muslims today that are in a place in this world that can prove to the world that not all Muslims are terrorists, and Muslims actually condemn this terrorism, as we saw in these polls. It brings me to the conclusion that we as a world, we're all the same. We just come in different forms and different languages. If people see violence, they're going to condemn it. If people see terrorism, they're going to condemn it. If people see something good, they're going to encourage it. This is just a human nature. You open your mind to the Muslims, and if you have Muslim friends, it would not be that hard to understand that most of Muslims, actually the overwhelming majority of Muslims, condemn such actions. Can we do more in terms of education, and I would be honored, and I feel obligated as a Muslim to represent my religion and present my case. So whether in the U.S. or in Palestine, we're still in the world, and there's still a perception that needs to be fought. And actually, I think it would be more powerful for that change to come from within Palestine, an Islamic country, well, not Islamic, but the majority of Palestinians are Muslims. I think that the impact of actions or change would be much more influential coming from a country where the majorities are Muslim. Within the youth of Palestine, people are more exposed to the world. They go into schools and they travel all over the world, and they go into scholarships around the world. And the majority of these people will come back, and the change will come from within.